Well, damn. I really hope the music is not too loud, because it's gonna get very loud. What's this notifications on my phone for? Nothing useful. There we go. Oh, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted, not yet. Okay, now I know it's a bit loud, but that's fine, because what I'm going to be doing is, because we're starting the Dawntrail DLC, I'm going to play the title, and then I'm going to start with the quest line. So let's do this. Let's see how it looks. I've watched it before, but that's fine.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
They know how to make a badass trailer, I'll tell you that now.
Come now. There's no cause for panic. This one might make for a
Hey, Estinian, my boy. And he kills Godzilla and eats him.
Might you have a moment to speak further? Trial.
How you doing, Bell Webb? Hope you're both doing okay. Working on the driveway. Well, is it being cleaned, or when you say working, as in like you're completely redoing the driveway?
Look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
Yes, Alfino.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage.
At last, we have come to the land you call the New World. My home. Put out.
Dawntrail, Final Fantasy XIV Online. Hell to the yes. I'll admit, it's not my favourite trailer or cinematic, but it's still a damn good one. And there's me, look, with my strange earrings that don't match my attire. Valet in a car. Oh, nice. And of course the server's congested. I thought, you know what I'll do? To start the stream, I've drank all my coffee. To start the stream, what I'll do is I'll have the cinematic playing, because we're literally just about to start the new DLC, and I just cannot wait. So there's probably going to be a bit more of me talking in this video than like last time, because last time I streamed this, it was just me doing a bunch of dungeons and trying to level up. And now this character, oh, that's fast. This character's level 91, which means I can hopefully continue with the storyline. So here's me with my wicked swords, and then if I wanted to, I'll two-hand them. Now I'll admit, this is not the class I usually play. This is the class I usually play, and I look badass. You ready? Let's make it look even better. Hell yes. But yeah, so the reason I'm playing as the Viper is because, one, I'm quite enjoying playing the class, and two, I personally find it really easy to level up a DPS class via doing main story quests. Whereas opposed to a healer, I could literally jump into a dungeon and it'd pop instantly. I've not done any dungeons today apart from, I think, the main scenario one. But I'm just going to leave that anyway. A new world to explore. 994,000 experience. Oh yeah! Welcome back, Omen. I've just had word from Erenville. It seems he's managed to secure passage to Tural aboard a guild ship vessel. Oh, hello there. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go and inform your travel companions? It should only take a moment. Yes. Little things like that, like the accepting of quest noise changes. Look forward to the new music, seeing how it all goes. Enter the main hall. Yes, let's do this. I spent the last, what, 3-4 days just leveling this up from 80 to 90. Just so I can continue with the storyline. But yeah. Destination, let's wait. I probably should have got myself a drink before I started the stream, but I don't plan on streaming for that long, to be fair. Maybe till about half three-ish, about another hour and a half. My earrings do not match my attire. Ojika gave us the good news. We've made ready to set sail at moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is Erenville himself. There we go. Here they are. Ah, you're all here. It took some persuasion, but the Gleaner's Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Tural. There'll be all the passengers, researchers and artisans and the like, so we'll need to share the deck space. That's fine, Erenville. I doubt anyone expected we'd have a ship all to ourselves. They're not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now is the time to voice them. I won't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Tyrell, yes? We've not forgotten. The nation of Tuliolal is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession and support your bid to become Dawn Servant. In addition to that, Alfino and I have another objective. As part of its reconstruction, Garlemald seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbours. By visiting Tyrell, we hope to learn more about how its myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insights that might help our friends in Ilsabard. Like I say, there's a lot of talking, because there's some cutscenes like this that aren't voiced, which is why you now have the commentator of Sir Div. But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. That's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. In that case, I am going to go and poop in every single toilet. There's Krail! You wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Krail? Nod, yes. Yes, as far as we can determine from the old missive I found, he has been tasked with finding and investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Servant. Yet, oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archives, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure there'll be chance to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source. I look forward to meeting him. Yeah, me too. In any case, you're not the only one with an interest in the City of Gold. The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I'm part of this expedition only because the Third Promise has commanded me that I serve as a guide. Still playing the part of the stoic servant, I see. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. Hoist sail and let the wind take us as she pleases. That's me with my weird earrings and my blind mask. Well said. We won't get far wallowing in the shallows. Right then, if all still are committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart. Yes! I'm so excited! I'm just really looking forward to this here. Like, the big thing for me is the music. Like, I love listening to the music, like, here. And just seeing what other sort of attire that we can get for my either my Viper or my Sage. Although my Sage looks pretty badass, to be fair. Erinville, hello. Eager as they are, the others have already left the harbour. We are not in danger of missing the boarding call. Perhaps we should be on our way as well. Ah, cutscene. Is it going to be a voiced cutscene? I'm guessing so. That's where it plays the trailer, isn't it? Definitely seems like a voiced one.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, is it?
Do not be so quick to relax. Oh, Tyrell may seem but a short sail away on a map. The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels. Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough.
Oops, I didn't mean to
Either
press that.
way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off!
I love the fact that
It's
Kryles
time.
have picked the answer.
I trust you have everything
Like,
you need.
it perfectly suits her character.
And so does our ship cast off from the docks. We sail west, as Cattenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Tural.
Hell yeah.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me! Work la mat!
I think we're going over here. Yes, we are. Let's hope we don't get attacked by some big fish.
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
I mean, we got clear skies, so we should be okay.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
Smart choice, Aaronville. Smart choice.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Tural was far, but it's another thing to really know. Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession. Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own.
That I do, little Yalafel. That I do.
Did you look out across these same waters, Grandfather?
We will find out, Kyle. Right, after that, I did pick something up. A little knapsack. What's going to be in here? Fashion accessories. And a character from the main menu. A fashion accessory? Where do I put character? Ah, cool! Oh, wicked. Yeah, I like that. That's my first ever one. That's cool. Right, let's talk to Fon Jean Payne. Oh, this will be my first visit to Tural. Fon Jean Taine's the name. What a name. I was working at S Times Aesthetics in Uldar, you see, but my employment with them came to an end. That's why I visited Charlian in hopes of new starting over. While I was attempting and failing to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel when I overheard room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told the Dawn servant welcomes all regardless of origin, and so Tully Olel seems a perfect place to begin anew. I'm just going to skip all these because it's probably not going to be relevant much to the story. It probably is, but unless it's one of the main characters, it's probably just going to be bits of fluff. Passage to Old Charlie. Better go and speak to Kryl again, yeah? Hey Kryl. Did you learn anything of interest? My character did, I did not. Oh, I haven't heard about the clan names. We should have Wook, Lamat, and Erenville teach us the ones we should know. Actually, it's getting a little chilly up deck. Let's all gather in the cabin. Oh no.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
How's your stomach? Any better?
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick. I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Yes, it is.
Erenville, you were born in Tural, yes? Do many Vieira live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother...
Oh. Has it been attacked?
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
I've got 2 swords. What aid do you wish me to lend?
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since. The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself. Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning. What an extraordinary life we must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease.
You're welcome.
Woklama, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress. By the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural.
At least we all survived.
In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Why don't I sit on one of the stools that's available? Oh. Oh, I thought that was a signal to like land ahoy kind of thing. I mean, we must be getting close because the seagulls out here now.
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground.
Yeah, me too.
Can't be much farther now, can it?
Seabirds. Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Thanks, Alfino.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts.
What now? I mean, we're still far away. Do I even see land?
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Ha! We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway.
Many
If
thanks.
anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Then I better not let you down. Easy, stomach. Easy.
Yeah, please don't throw up on this little ship.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Indeed. That's that little character head nod of mine. We've made it.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Indeed. I do need to change the look of my character. When I first started playing the game, I was like, oh, hell yeah, I look cool.
Look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
Home. Oh, hell
At
yes.
last, we have come to the land you call the New World. To my
It looks so
home.
much better with the bandana thing on. Wow. Yoktural, Tuliolal. Yes. I really hope the armor and weapon designs don't suck. That's a cool ether crystal there.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Barney feathers in that color before.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tuliholal are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Ooh. Dropping my
Mamuts are
vape.
sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Rare and currently undocumented.
Forms?
Typical
Did you
Croyle.
forget who you're traveling with?
You are outsiders? Visitors to
Okay,
Duran?
his armor looks awesome.
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble.
What brings me here?
Answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Yeah.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course. Please, accept our apologies.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
You got a point.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
Take care.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part? Anyway, first things first.
Food.
I bid you welcome
Oh, okay.
to Tuliholal.
Tuliholal. Take me to your nearest merchant. I wish to see their armor. Oh. Town of OK, trader, market board. Here, this is where. That's usually where the tombstone stuff is. Well, despite the storm's efforts to the contrary, here we are, safe and sound. Quest complete. You've arrived in Toyalal. You can return to the city anytime by speaking with the sprightly sailor in Scholar's Harbour in Old Charlian. Yeah, see you later. I'm going for an adventure. Eek. Ah, yes. Levmet. Oh, look at all the people! Dawn Hunt Vendor. Okay. I can't buy anything from here yet. Oh, okay, I can't even... Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Have a walk around, see what there is to explore. Oh, I've missed it. I've missed having to attune things. Yes. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to miss the ability to not be able to fly on my mount. Retainer Voco, Gemstone Trader, Battlecraft Supply. Okay, you're just like normal merchants. Oh, materia. See, materia melder. I probably could because, like, at the moment, I don't have any materia in my gear. Hell yes. Attune to the Aetherite. Sprint. Run all the way back, see what I can continue with the quest line, see what I can unlock. Are they okay? They appear to have passed out on the floor. Hey, welcome, Matt. I'm back. Ooh, weapon coffer. Ooh. Right then, first things first. Alright, still a bit queasy. No more boats for a while. I realise we just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. Nod. No arguments here. I should very much like to explore. Then I'll guide you. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so? Aha! We were wondering who these strange folk were. So the third promise has found herself some new followers then. Followers? Wuklamat, are you unwell? No. No, not at all. I couldn't be better. The third promise does not get seasick. No, sir. As for my hand-picked entourage here, I've recruited them to help me win the right of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. That sounds lovely, but a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the third promise. Everyone will be curious. We certainly were. Your siblings have a tendency to command a respectful distance, but you're just so easy to approach. And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please, don't ever worry that you're a bother to me. You're very kind. Good day to you, third promise. They did have a point. Wuklamat is technically royalty here. Like it or not, a person of her station, surrounded by this many outsiders, is bound to draw a crowd. Wait, what do you mean technically? I suggest we move in two groups so as to attract less attention. Just technically ignoring me then. Yep. Omen, you and Krell can come with me. I'll take the twins then. We'll get in touch once we've had a good look around. The voyage was hard on all of us, so take it slow and recuperate. We have enough time for that. Enjoy your wanderings. Perhaps we should wait a bit, at least until Worklamat's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. I'm fine now, really. Can't sit around all day feeling sorry for myself, what with the contest looming and all. Now then, seeing as we're already here, I might as well tell you about the harbour. Aaronville already mentioned the reefs in our coral waters, which explains why you don't see any big ships moored at the docks. Only vessels with shallow drafts can navigate the bay. Mostly small fishing boats or barges ferrying cargo up and down the rivers from inland settlements. Much of the incoming traffic from Yogg-Toral, the southern landmass. The clans there produce various goods for export. Their wares are unloaded here and carted off to the merchant stalls in neighbouring markets. Speaking of which, Bayside Bevy should be our next stop. Cool. I like the music here, it's very jazzy. This is Bayside Bevy, Tullyolal's largest marketplace. Being right on the harbour, everything from fresh fish to imported wares go directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they most likely have. Oh, right. Should mention here that Tullyolal, we buy things with Pel, a currency in the Pelepulu created. Don't worry, more and more trade is coming in from Eorzea, so most shops are happy to accept your guild. There's also Wachumeki, I'm guessing. Another market to the east of here, but that can wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first. Next, we'll head back a bit, then northwards up the stairs to a certain plaza. Can't wait to see the look on your faces. What do you think of that, eh? Goodness me, you have Edros in Tullyolan. I think I told you before, but my brother Koana spent 3 years studying in Sharlayan. He fell in love with the nation and its ways and brought back to us the knowledge of aetheroid construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once and had one built immediately. Did you do the attuning thing? If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again and then up the slope to the side. Right to the top, which is a gate which leads to Zaktoral. Don't know why I'm going this way. That is not the correct way. This is a big hill. God damn. Can you imagine the calves on this, like the leg muscles you get from walking up here? Wrong button. God damn it. Hands free! I don't know why I'm saying hands free because you can't hang on camera. So what's up here then? Is there anything up here apart from an aetheroid? I want to buy some new gear. Who wishes to take my gill? That's attuned to this aetheroid. Ethernet shard even, same thing. Damn. That is some nice armor, I have to say. That's really nice armor. Here we are, Bright Plume Post. That's really hard to say. Bright Plume Post. The soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tuliolal and preserving the peace. The Lance Guard are led by our nation's strongest warrior, and so naturally, Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago, when Zeral Jar took over as commander. The title is no empty honour. It means the first promise is considered equal to the Dawn Servant in martial strength. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to... Well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alfino and Alice should be around here at 2. Come on, it's time I showed you to the Sky Gate. It's right at the northern end of Talon March. Yes. Hey! Please be a voiced cutscene, my throat is starting to hurt. Damn it. It's big enough to fit a dragon through. Massive, isn't it? That's what she said. On the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yok-Hoi. Strictly speaking, Tural is actually 2 separate continents. Yok-Tural, the southern lands of the mother, and Zak-Tural, the northern lands of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. Legends say it used to be one great landmass, but long ago the 2 gods fought a titanic battle. When one threw the other into the ground, the impact was so devastating as to split the continent in twain. A familiar sounding tale. I am put in mind of the conflict between Hydaelyn and Zodiac. But getting back to Zak-Tural, those lands are also part of the Tulial Mansion, correct? Nation even? That's right, isn't my father incredible? He united the peoples of 2 continents into a single nation. That many clans of Tural had been at war for generations. It was only when Papa travelled the lands and put a stop to their myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. And that's the main reason I want to win the throne, so I can preserve the peace he built. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Crossing the bridge to Zaktal requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until the rite of succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm Dawn Servant, but until then, you'll just have to wait. I'll hold you to that. I've never broken my word. Once the throne is mine, the travel permit is yours. I do like to go and explore new lands. Please take me to your nearest merchant. Hey Kryl, what would you like? We must have covered half the city by now. Tuliolal is unlike any place I've visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. Oh, Chromie weapon, copper, mountain. Actually, are they better? No. Oh, they don't even look nice either. I mean, they do, but mine looks better. Look, and they glow slightly. We'll head west next, towards the Arc of the Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the way. You have dirigibles too? Tuliolal certainly doesn't want for methods of travel. We get by. Now, if you've seen enough of this area, let me know and we'll continue on. Oh, it's just there, okay. I was just going to teleport, but if it's that close, I'm just going to run. I would like for the ability to be able to use like mounts and stuff in the city. Or like if you just have like city specific mounts. Just like running around the city, because it's quite a large city. But yeah, you got the Aetherites, but then like now I've got to run. What's that? Face. Oh, Kryl, there we go. I'm still struggling to conceive how one could construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. This was originally the site of a Hoi temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge to Dawntrail to appease the god who slumbers in the great ocean trench. That sounds lovely. After the Hoi withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries. So when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically in the centre of Tyrell. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation of the city you see today. Where would you like me to go? I am going to teleport there. Maybe I shouldn't have teleported there. Can I get up this way? Oh, I can. Run! Oh. Crap. I'm going to have to run around, aren't I? Yep. Okay, that's probably slowed me down. Whoopsie! I didn't know how to get this way. I thought I could have gone, like... I could have gone that way, but that way is probably even slower. Yeah, so we literally started up there. You live and you learn, eh? Man, this is cool. Do I have to go up this way? Can I go that way? Probably. But I'd rather play it safe than sorry. The main reason I'm thinking this way is because you've got this little question thing here. This. Oh, okay. Never mind. I probably could have just... That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The Resplendent Quarter. So where's the ether crystal? Oh, right there. Ugh. So this is the Resplendent Quarter. What manner of people live here? Oh, we have residents from the Dawntrail clans. Maximal Jar, Zuberal. Yeah, I'm not going to pronounce those. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Tyrell. A true representation of Tuliola's diverse character. The adornments on each building contribute to the eclectic cultural aesthetic. It's all so beautiful. I'm glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs. Oh, that's cool. Time to break some legs. Oh. Oh. I thought this is where we were going to have the new merchants for the tombstone gear. And here are our dirigibles. Not bad, eh? I hear other nations use airships to sail to the skies, but you only find balloons in Tuliolal. We have them for the exact same reason as the Otherites. Commander brought back the plans from Charlian and Papa thought them fantastic to commission their construction. Since that time we've added flights to all the settlements. Trade with frontier communities has never been easier. But that's enough about dirigibles. The Arch of Dawn awaits. Alpaca keep. I can get an alpaca. Oh, okay. So I physically can't use an alpaca because I've not explored anywhere else. Hey, cutscene! Please be voiced! My throat hurts. This is it, the Arch of the Dawn. When the Giants were still here, it was known as the Octoral Landgate, but when Papa founded Tuliolal, everyone began using its present name in honour of his great achievement. This is the Kazuma Uka, the wetlands south of the city. Depending on what the right of succession asks of us, we might end up going in that direction. Kazuma Uka. The name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, what are those fluffy animals we passed earlier? Those are alpacas, fearsome four-legged fiends. Fearsome? They seem quite placid to me. You'll learn soon enough, Krell. You'll learn soon enough. But forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come along. Signature head nod. So what I could do is... okay. I'm still sort of heading this direction. What do I get for this quest? Just experience. If you wish to learn the history of Tuliolal, then look no further. That gets harder and harder to say the more you say it. These stone pillars, you mean? Ew. Now I'll get some armor. What's so special about these pillars, if I may ask? At a glance, they might look like ordinary stone decorations, but if you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more interesting. I'm guessing it... Oh. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Be voiced. Be voiced. That one's blank. Pictures? Wait, no, these are glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed Mamul Ya. Oh, then this must be... That's right, it follows the exploits of my father, Gulul Jar Jar, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tuliolal Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn how Tuliolal came to be. Study them as long as you like. Head nod. Oh. I'm not going to read any of this shit out. There's like so many pillars. Okay. That's the little guys. If you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. Ugh, yes. Lay of gold. So the people who created the currency. That's going to be a raid boss. So basically it's an old god that was destroyed. And this one's blank. How do you feel on history then? Yes, thank you. Head nod. Glad to hear it. I know. Sorry, you know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprise there, seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while. But now, I think I'm ready to eat again. So let's go and have ourselves a bite of local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I like the sound of that. Me too. Splendid. Right, let's go and get this other etherite. Hey, look, there's a sage. Ah, I can just... Is it this here who's up there? Oh, it's going to be up there, isn't it? Gonna be a little walkway. I really do like the music of this area. It's real jazzy. Hey Wook, hey Cryle. Have you ever had tacos? They're a Tullyalog classic. You bake a crunchy shell made from our corn flour and fill it with meat and salad. A lot of the shop still sells them, but I like how they're made here at Isabella. Nailed it. I need one right in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with old Brook Evu. Hello there.
Brook Evo! My companions must sample your heavenly tacos.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings.
Did you hear the silver scales are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
Okay.
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable?
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I wanted to click.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
Give me my tacos.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils.
Sounds good to me. Whoa.
Oh.
Dude, my tacos.
If it isn't the third promise.
Oh. No.
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Of course, that's it.
Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us! Such an honor. Glory on your name, brother.
I don't like you.
And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling housecut, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Gulul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
Yeah, I don't get the feeling that's going to go well.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Ha! Shall we test that idea here and now?
Let's go, bitch.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
Nah, I want to waste my energy.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
Kitten, bitches, and Lalafell.
Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Listen to me, you.
You owe me some tacos.
A two-headed mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Oh.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Yeah, and they're not very nice, are they?
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common.
Yeah, no worries, Bellweb. Take
The
care.
Maruls
Enjoy
are
the rest of
people
your
largely
day.
belong to one of three.
Enjoy.
The Bunewa
The Buniwa. Weird fish people.
and the Dopro. Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Ubiko and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Like me, I'm magical and physical. That sounds weird.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
I can. Getting me some cool looking armor. That's what you can do.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
Indeed, Alfino, you shall.
The palace it is. I'll let Wuklamat know. Destiny calls.
So it goes.
Yep. Give me my armor. Give me my armor. Damn it, Kryl. I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tulliala cuisine, but we should hurry and join Alfino and the others at the palace. Alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top, but if you could, you can head up from this resplendent quarter or the eastern side of Talent March if you prefer. Now that you have an idea how the city's laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Volok Shunsa. Ah, my poor empty belly. See, it's probably best to go there, isn't it? And have a nice little stroll back up to the top. Ow. Aetherite shard. You are mine. Is that all the aetherites connected in here now then? Apart from dirigible landing, maybe. Whoa, hello. Hello. You made it. Good. Then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever. Yay! Oh, yay! I don't like that. Not a massive fan of the green. See if I could do it like black, maybe like a dark colour. I'll just equip my chest piece again. There we go. Several cutscenes. You recommend you set sufficient time aside. Okay, yeah. As long as it's voiced. Fuck's sake. I've acquainted the twins with the city as best as I could in a short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm makes it rather difficult. Invariably, something will catch their eye. Spurring them to run down an alley to investigate. It was like herding a pair of unruly curls. Heh, I understand all too well. Charlian had the same effect on me. Right then, now it's time we see the inside of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home and meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is though, there's no telling what we might be in for. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dam. Oh, this is going to be a voiced one. Whoa. Go on, Estinian.
What's the point? Why is he here?
Yeah, that's a very good point, Alice.
Oh, you know this man? Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
So the one Estinian's crossing blades with.
That will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter.
Typical
Know
Estinian.
that you are the strongest I've fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that man there.
I see you, warrior.
We had no idea you meant to visit Tyrrell.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
Yes.
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
I'm not sure I understand.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Okay.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
Got the minds of Moria in here. Jesus.
Oh. When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonesh.
It's Erenville now, Dawntrail.
Okay.
I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Erenville, then. And these others? I assume are Lamati's recruited allies.
Indeed.
Ha! All tempered steel. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends.
Estinian, stay! We might need you to fight. Whoa. Here comes Mr. Arsehole.
The claimants are assembled. The first promise, Zorolja. The second promise, Ona. The third promise, Uklamat. And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakun Jaja. You four will compete in the rite of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant.
I'll do it.
I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away. And it is time I yield my position. But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyola is young. And so I look to thee always for inspiration. The rite of succession. The means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyola I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamuja at all. So I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well.
What I'd like to hear.
Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
You have to laugh, like spit so much when you laugh.
You have us to compete against. Ah, though it seems the one head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
Our brother was in Shock Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself.
Yep.
To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yogg-Tural and find the City of Gold.
Oh, damn. Okay.
If I may, Father.
Speak, Gona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
I offer us proof, my unbroken word, for I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
The city's real. All those years.
This was before the founding of Tuliyola. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions. And we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City.
You didn't even go in.
I mean to have you do the same. But in order to achieve victory proper, you need to break the seal I put in place. Bring them.
Man, that armor's so cool. Oh, wicked. That's nice white armor, that is.
The Tuliyola saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples, step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth. Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
Okay. Not as simple as I thought it was going to be.
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Martial tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge. You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both, but I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
Fair point. Gotta make sure you're worthy.
Just name Bakunja just successor and be done with it.
The rite of succession begins now. And Clemens, remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
Royal?
You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Cryle Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here. On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
Please.
No, not at this time. I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill their request would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession. But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
Consider it done, Bakul.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City. Thank you for hearing my petition.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galuf.
Do you reckon Galuf is going to be the second head? I mean, I doubt it, because I don't know how it works, but That's a very colourful scene.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this?
Of course.
Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm. Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil. If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now.
I am not second-guessing my decision.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
Well spoken, Graha. Made my decision and I mean to see it through.
Is that so?
Yep, I've just said.
I will speak no more of it then.
Thanks, Aaronville.
As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
Here they come! It's Sriracha! Such a fearsome name. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry. Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please!
Serelja. Take heart, tiller of the soil.
The resilient son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
Sriracha, the first promise and commander of the landscape. Serelja, the palaceer. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Sriracha is indeed the natural child of GOOO.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion, common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children. Yet Sriracha was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
He's a natural swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists. This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace. You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Sriracha, the warmonger.
Okay. Not the person I was expecting it to be.
Kryl, are you alright?
She needs a poo.
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Sriracha's ambitions. Deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire. It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
Anna.
Second promise, you must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier. The elders, they complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new. You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the right of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If you will excuse me.
Very cool looking armor.
Plain spoken, as always. That's Arcona. Practical to a fault.
Here we have Kona, the second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studio.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Charlian. He is the hope of those who prize innovation. As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
You got this evil one as well.
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser Clavans. Come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant.
Ah, but you are.
That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliola. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders, and then you'll see who deserves your fealty.
Well said, brother.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. I pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise.
Okay.
His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
Nothing good.
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself. But one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
And everyone's gone home.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, Third Promise.
to abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
Agreed.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Apologies, it's hard to get away. This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
Hello.
I place our precious third promise into your care.
Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Of the Dawn's promise? I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Oh, but she will.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
It's fine. More than anyone, I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Better? Wuklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling. Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
Oh, we'll win. We will win. Hey, it's finished. Cool. And on that note, Dibs, I am going to leave it there for the day. But thank you very much for joining me once again for some Final Fantasy XIV. If you like the game, hit me up if you're in the same server with the Omega server. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and I'll bang, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.